On EASD Live, we're trying to bring you some hidden gems. Well, have I found a brilliant gem for you? Can I introduce you all to Jaye Moores? Jaye Moores comes from Samoa, and she's working in New Zealand as a researcher in Otago and presenting a poster for the first time. And you are a EASD virgin. This is the first EASD.
That is correct, yes.
So, tell me what the particular problem that you're addressing in your research.
Right, so I am in a genetics of gout lab, right? Genetics of metabolic disease. But my research in particular looks at, the one that I presented today, looks at a CETP Polynesian genetic variants that are found only in Polynesian that may help explain these high rates of metabolic disease. So, for example, in New Zealand, adults of Māori and Pacific descent have more than double the rates of diabetes and cardiovascular disease. So my line of work looks at trying to explain the biology of Māori and Pacific people. Why is it that how is it that the biology of Māori and Pacific people differ from that of non-Māori and Pacific people, or the general population of New Zealand, that makes them more susceptible to these so cardiovascular disease and diabetes?
You found this particular variant, which is it unique to Polynesians?
Yes, specific only to Polynesians. So it is a genetic variant within the CETP gene, so the cholesterol ester transferase protein, and CETP is important plays an important role in lipid metabolism in such that it facilitates the transfer of cholesterol esters from the good cholesterol HDL to the bad cholesterol LDL.
So that also, if you've found that, then that suggests a possible mechanism to develop medicines which are specifically appropriate to Polynesian populations.
Yes, well, that is the overall or the end goal. We would very much like to look into pharmaceuticals and therapy that may target or that may help in this space. However, for now, for my work, we still need to further understand whether we still need to carry out functional studies to really cement our association and results, as well as to illuminate and illustrate what is exactly the effect of CETP in these at-risk populations. And then we can move forward into looking at pharmaceuticals and that stuff. I mean, from the top of my head, without even having done any functional studies yet, like this is a specific region. Like, our genetic variant is in a very specific region. And then if our functional studies, whatever that comes of it, and it means that this finding CETP has a positive effect on Māori and Pacific people, then perhaps we can target, like, that specific region. Obviously, we have CETP inhibitors that are already available, but there is much controversy that has come of that, but no data on Māori and Pacific people.
Fantastic. So very good to hear of this work developing. Follows a trend that's worldwide now, that's recognised that there is a great lack of understanding of the variation across the globe in specific variants. And finally, I can't let you go without commenting on your dress. Now, tell me about your dress, because it is Samoan, isn't it?
It is. Thank you very much. I had this. So this was hand printed in Samoa by one of our great friends, Belle, back home, and then it is called a puletasi. It is a traditional Samoan wear, well, kind of a traditional Samoan wear. We tend to wear these things to church, to conferences, and I had this specifically made for my presentation today.
Well, yes. There you are. Thank you very much. So now you know that to present a poster at EASD, traditional dress should be required for everyone, I think. Sure. I think that would be marvellous. Thank you so much. And you can see lots more of these gems on EASD Live.